Brandon Lucia presents a walkthrough production video of Bedtime Waltz number 4.
You know, it's very rare that a fourth part in a series is actually good. Terminator Salvation, terrible. Lethal Weapon 4, mediocre. Harry Potter Goblet of Fire, passable. But there are some outliers. For instance, Mad Max Fury Road. Quite possibly one of the greatest fourth parts of all time. Speaking of fourth parts, I present to you Bedtime Waltz number 4. Enjoy the show. So we've got Bedtime Waltz open up. Let's make this a dotted half note. Let's make that the tonic of the scale. Let's have it go an octave up. Okay, tonic, tonic. So octave. Second degree of the scale. Seventh degree of the scale. Add some anticipation. Change it up. Root, third, root. And then we'll do root, fifth, root. And then we'll do some simple chords, just one chords. So we'll just have a simple one chord, and then we'll have a 4 chord. Pretty standard. And then let's see. Let's follow the trend of most popular music. 1, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 4, 5, 6, 1. Then we'll have some sort of cadence down here. And I changed my mind. Instead of going straight to the 1 chord, we're going to do like a little Mozart trill and have a root 5th octave, short, triplet, and then in measure 5, we're going to go to 1. Root, 5th, octave, 3rd. It's kind of like an Alberti bass pattern, you know, a ascending Alberti bass pattern. Going from the octave to the 3rd, it's kind of off-putting. There's some tension, which will lead us to go to the tonic. Dot. Octave, octave. Now, I'd like to make a disclaimer. I live in the Santa Cruz Mountains in the town of Ben Lomond. And for the past couple of months, we have had 6 outages in 2 months. So if the video and the audio are not properly synced, the reason why is because my computer crashed due to another power outage. My apologies.
And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, so Bedtime Waltz only has 5 measures so far, but I think we're doing pretty good. Let's play it so far. I mean, I'm no Mozart. I can compose music. Speaking of Mozart, let's go a little nuts with the triplets. I'm just putting down the notes as an input. I haven't touched the pitch yet. I'm gonna go for classic Alberti bass, root 5th, 3rd, 5th. Root 5th, 3rd, 5th, root 5th, 3rd, 5th, root octave. A little anticipation. You think it's gonna go one way, but it goes the other. Since it goes a little faster, I'm gonna add a fermata. There we go. Now, this song certainly doesn't have any 808s or electronic components, but I think it's got a lot going for it. 6 measures, and it's already a masterpiece. Now for measure 7, what are we going to do here? I think I'm going to do a slight repeat of what I did with the bass clef. Okay, I decided to change it up and have some 8th notes. And let's continue this progression with some more 8th notes. It's going steady, then there's a little bit of a hiccup, then it goes steady, and then I think we'll do like some crazy little 16th notes, and then we will just deceptively cadence into our B section. So we have it go down an octave. Of course, it's going to have to need another fermata to show that it's transitioning to the next section. Okay, as you can see, it goes into 32nd note territory, right to a fermata, a very dark, lower octave tonic fermata. Now for the B section. You know, I'm no George Frederick Handel, but I like to keep my classical compositions quite short. We got about 10 measures in. It ended in a very dark tone, so therefore, we're going to C minor, because Bedtime Waltz needs to be dark and gritty. Okay, we did it. We're in C minor. Now it's starting to get spooky. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds pretty spooky. So let's just do a little extension of what we did up here. Some octaves playing. And then we do the same thing. Dun, dun, dun. Darkness. So we're subverting expectations once again. So we have 5th, 3rd, 3rd in the bass clef. However, in the treble clef, we have a 5th, 4th, 5th. We are offering no relief, only hollowness and tension. You want it to go somewhere, but it refuses. Now, I understand that this isn't exactly following some rules of classical. I'm sure trying, but we could think of this as a postmodern Aaron Copland type of waltz. Hearing this with computers, it really doesn't do it justice, so hopefully I can get someone to play this for me. I changed my mind. I don't want it to be dotted. This does not need dots. It ruins the flow. See? It flows better. We're going to introduce some tension. The 7th degree, followed by the 2nd degree, and then the root note. Lots of tension. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Okay, so I changed it from 7th, 2nd to octave, so slow descension. Hopefully this sounds better. I like it. Now, unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Such is the case with Bedtime Waltz. So, as you can see, we transition from the key of major C to minor C in measure 10. And how long have we gone on with C minor? I say we end C minor within the next couple measures, and then we transition back to C major, and then we have a little cadence and we're done. It's going to be a very short piece, but short and sweet is often quite impactful. How do I end this piece? That's a tough one. How does this piece end? We're going to have to deceptively cadence out of C minor, back into C major, and then have a short but delightful ending. It's always been said that great artists steal. So if you would allow me, I'm going to steal from Mozart and have some ornamentations. We've got a good start. Heavy bass note, octave, fifth, third, octave. Meanwhile, we're gonna have our ornamentation, and then I'm gonna add a fermata, and we're going back to major C right here. And then we'll close it out. Of course, I want to have a strong finish, so I made this fortissimo. I think you're gonna like what I've come up with. Those last notes, those last eighth notes, they need to be staccato and fortissimo, and then there will be a fermata. And now, let us transition back into C major and finish out this piece. Now for our journey back into C major. I'm just gonna do tonics again, just have it be very grand. Like this, the sun is shining. I'm waking up from my dream. Some more chords. Decisions. So we've got root, fifth, sixth, fourth. We'll just go with another 5 chord. So it's going to be nice and pleasant. What to do? Go an octave. That's what I do. I go up to octaves. This is perfect. Octave, octave, octave. You know what? I'm happy with the way that ends. I'm going to end the piece just like this. So we can see in the final measure, fortissimo, mezzo fortissimo, and fortissimo with a accent. Okay, well, I think we're about done here. Bedtime Waltz is only about 27 measures, but it packs a lot in such a short time. It starts in C major, goes to C minor, and then it shifts back to C major. Now let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this piece that I wrote. Now, I'm no George Frederick Handel, but I have to say, I think I wrote quite a fantastic piece. I would like to thank you for joining me along in this musical journey. Stay tuned for more. Well, I hope you enjoyed that live production video of Bedtime Waltz number 4. I've been Brandon Lucia. I'd like to thank you for watching my video.
And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Branderson514.